2 years ago, Ahmad Kahn Rahami's father, Mohammad, says he called the FBI to report his son was a terrorist, an accusation the father would later recant. On Tuesday, Mohammad told reporters he didn't know what his son was planning.
When you see in your family, you feel yourself to what's going on with that.
Right. Did you know that your son was doing this?
No.
You had no idea?
No idea.
The bombing in New York is just one of the crime scenes linked to Rahami. Law enforcement officials say they have evidence tying him to 4. County prosecutors charged Ahmad Rahami with 5 counts of attempted murder. He could also face federal terrorism charges for the bombings that injured nearly 30 people.
There's an old saying in the police and in the law enforcement, just because you make an arrest, that's not where the investigation stops, and a lot of times that's where the investigation starts.
Now the investigation is also moving overseas. Rahami traveled to Afghanistan and Pakistan and may have been radicalized there.
His father wanted him to go back there and get to know his roots.
He married a Pakistani woman in 2011. Law enforcement officials say she left the U.S. a few days before the bombings and has been detained in the UAE. U.S. investigators are trying to get permission to speak with her. He may have drawn inspiration from the 2013 Boston Marathon bombings. He, too, used pressure cooker bombs, and the U.S. media are reporting Rahami was also found with handwritten notes praising those bombers. Also, the 2009 Fort Hood shooter and the American-born cleric and al-Qaeda recruiter, the late Anwar al-Awlaki.
I saw him like 2 weeks ago. I said hello to him. I spoke to him. How you doing? How's your daughter? How's everything? He looked a little stressed out, but nothing of a concern.
Rahami provided plenty of clues for investigators. They say they lifted his DNA and fingerprints from the scene of the Manhattan bombing. Surveillance cameras recorded his uncovered face at 2 of the crime scenes in New York. Authorities here in the United States are still trying to determine if Rahami acted alone. So far, they say they have no other suspects. Jessica Stone, CCTV, Washington.